Welcome back, Go Gunners family. Arsenal vs Liverpool, this one decision could decide everything tonight.
Introduction, a night that could shape the season. Tonight, under the bright lights and the weight of expectation, Arsenal and Liverpool meet in a clash that feels far bigger than just another Premier League fixture.
This is not simply about 3 points. This is about momentum, belief, pressure, and the direction of a season that could still end in glory or frustration for either side.
Whenever Arsenal and Liverpool face each other, history tells us to expect drama. Goals, controversy, moments of brilliance, and costly mistakes are almost guaranteed. But as fans debate Mohamed Salah versus Bukayo Saka, Arteta versus Klopp's legacy, and Arsenal's title hopes versus Liverpool's relentless intensity, there is a deeper truth often missed. This match may not be decided by the biggest star on the pitch. It may not even be decided by a moment of individual brilliance.
Instead, this game could be decided by one crucial decision made before the first ball is kicked. A single tactical call. A single selection choice. A single risk taken or avoided. And that decision belongs to Mikel Arteta. The context, why this match matters so much. Arsenal's season so far. Arsenal come into this match knowing that every big game now feels like a final. After years of rebuilding, patience, and near misses, expectations have changed. Arsenal are no longer praised just for competing, they are judged on whether they can win the biggest matches against the strongest opponents. The progress under Mikel Arteta has been undeniable. A young squad has matured. The Emirates Stadium has become a fortress again. Arsenal now play with structure, confidence, and belief. But there is still one lingering question that follows this team into every major fixture. Can Arsenal deliver when the pressure is at its highest? Matches against Liverpool have often been the measuring stick. Liverpool, a team built for chaos. Liverpool arrive with their own narrative. Even during periods of transition, they remain one of the most dangerous teams in Europe. Their ability to turn defense into attack in seconds, their intensity in midfield, and their experience in high-pressure games make them a nightmare opponent. Liverpool do not always dominate possession. They do not always control games. But they excel in moments. Moments where one mistake, one loose pass, or one poor decision is punished instantly. Against Liverpool, perfection is required. Anything less is fatal. The history, Arsenal vs Liverpool, lessons from the past. Over the years, Arsenal vs Liverpool has produced unforgettable moments. High-scoring draws that felt like defeats. Heavy losses that exposed Arsenal's weaknesses. Rare victories that signaled progress. For a long time, Liverpool represented a psychological barrier for Arsenal. No matter the form, Liverpool often found a way to expose Arsenal's defensive structure, especially when Arsenal tried to play bravely. However, recent meetings have shown improvement. Arsenal are no longer naive. They are more disciplined, more compact, and more tactically aware. But Liverpool remain capable of dragging Arsenal into chaos, and chaos often suits them. The one decision, where this match will truly be won or lost. The midfield balance. The single most important decision tonight is how Arteta sets up his midfield. This is not just about names. It is about balance. Against Liverpool, the midfield is not a place for passengers. It must resist Liverpool's press. Protect the defense. Progress the ball under pressure. Liverpool's greatest weapon is their ability to win the ball high and attack immediately. If Arsenal's midfield cannot handle that pressure, the defense will be exposed again and again. Arteta faces a choice. Control and safety, or risk and aggression. There is no perfect answer, only consequences. The high-line question. Another major decision is how high Arsenal's defensive line will be. Arsenal have improved defensively by compressing space and playing higher up the pitch. But Liverpool thrive on space in behind. One mistimed step, one failed offside trap, and the ball is already in the back of the net. Does Arteta trust his defenders to handle Liverpool's pace? Or does he sacrifice attacking dominance for defensive security? That choice alone could define the match. Liverpool's threat, why they are still so dangerous. Transition football at its best. Liverpool's biggest strength remains their transitions. When they win the ball, they do not hesitate. They attack immediately, often catching opponents disorganized. Against Arsenal, this threat is magnified. Arsenal commit players forward. Their fullbacks push high. Their midfielders support attacks aggressively. That bravery is admirable, but it is also dangerous. Liverpool need only one or two mistakes to change the game completely. Big game experience. Liverpool have been here many times before. Title races. Finals. Decisive matches. Their squad understands the emotional weight of nights like this. That experience matters. When pressure rises, experienced teams remain calm. Young teams sometimes rush decisions. Arsenal have grown. But nights like this are still a test of their maturity. Arsenal's strengths, why they can win this match. Structure and discipline. This Arsenal side is not the reckless team of previous years. They are structured, organized, and tactically flexible. They know how to slow games down. They know how to suffer without panicking. If Arsenal impose their rhythm early, Liverpool will be forced to chase, and that reduces their threat. Home advantage and belief. The atmosphere will be intense. Arsenal fans know what this match represents. A big performance here would not just deliver points, it would send a message. Belief is a powerful thing in football. Arsenal believe they belong at this level now. That belief can lift players beyond their limits. Key individual battles that could decide the game. Arsenal's wingers versus Liverpool's fullbacks. Wide areas will be crucial. Arsenal's ability to stretch Liverpool could create space centrally. But Liverpool's fullbacks are aggressive and experienced. Whoever wins these duels could tip the balance. Midfield press resistance. The ability to receive the ball under pressure and make the right decision quickly will be decisive. One poor touch in midfield can turn defense into attack in seconds. This is where composure matters more than flair. The psychological battle, pressure, expectation, and nerves. Matches like this are often decided mentally before they are decided tactically. Arsenal carry the expectation of progress. Liverpool carry the expectation of consistency. One side will feel the pressure more than the other. If Arsenal score first, confidence will surge. If Liverpool score first, doubt may creep in. How Arsenal respond emotionally to setbacks tonight will tell us how far they have truly come. Referees, margins, and fine details. In matches of this magnitude, small decisions become huge talking points. A tight offside call. A penalty decision. A controversial foul. Arsenal versus Liverpool fixtures have often been influenced by moments like these. Discipline, focus, and emotional control will be vital. One lapse in concentration could change everything. Prediction: how this match is likely to play out. This does not feel like a match that will end quietly. Goals seem likely. Momentum swings are almost guaranteed. If Arsenal control the midfield and manage Liverpool's transitions, they can win. If Liverpool turn the game into chaos, they can punish Arsenal ruthlessly. This is why Arteta's one decision, how he balances control and risk, matters more than any individual player. What happens next? Why this match has long-term consequences. This result will not just affect the league table. It will shape confidence, influence future selections, define narratives around Arsenal's title credentials. Win, and Arsenal move forward with belief. Lose, and questions will return loudly. Final thoughts: a night that will be remembered. Arsenal versus Liverpool is never just a game. It is a test. A challenge. A moment of truth. Tonight, one decision could decide everything. One call could define months of hard work. One night could shape an entire season. Whatever happens, this match will be talked about long after the final whistle. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe and comment.